I'm really curious about why that bird is sitting on the water. Hello there, gamers! I'm the Orange Ranger, and welcome to another episode of Super Mario Sunshine here on Orange Ranger Plays. Last time, we were doing finishing moves. We were finishing up. We finished up Pinna Park. We worked on some stuff for Gelato Beach, and it was a time. It was just a journey and a half, I tell you. This time, another open window. Oh, and I am inside. There was a coin, but I was also able to get inside. Okay. Anyway, Mario's crawling in windows. This time, we are going to attempt to finish up Gelato Beach by getting its 100 coin shine. I wanted to save that for possibly its own episode because 100 coins can take a little bit longer, and from what I'm seeing, they're kind of scattered about and about. We're going back to the Watermelon Festival. Remember, if you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl. See who gets that reference. Okay. So this could be a little bit involved, but we're gonna try it. Believe it or not, that's what I wanted, but not. Well then, you have my coin, don't you? Actually, he kind of did, because they are a source of coins as well. I grew a tree. I grew a... Oh, and that would help you climb up there if you didn't know how to jump. That sounded really like... Oh, that's how you get up there if you suck. Okay. Like, so as we gather coins, each of these, and I cannot stress it enough, bastards, has one. Some of them, they can put them in the wall. Dickhead. Have I mentioned that I really hate these things? For the record, they are called cataquacks. Because catapult and quack, because humor! Quit putting coins in the wall! I actually need those! It's kind of interesting to be up here. I'm kind of like looking for opportunities on what I would do. Ooh, I have an idea, because I don't know about getting there otherwise. That's not even, I'm not even facing the right direction, for one thing. Cool. With the friggin' bees! I don't care. The only problem in that entire situation was my complete lack of investment in anything you were saying. Nope, okay, no more coins. So sad, no more coins. There are coins up here, I know. And you see, now the blue coin's gone. Okay. Now, what I'm wondering is if I can steal, like, their watermelons that they brought to the contest, push them somewhere, make them explode, and get coins that way. Oh, yeah, it did also say, remember that this is still a watermelon contest, so after we destroy this watermelon 10 times, after you get your 10 coins out of it, you can take it on a journey. You can take it on a gurney. Do you mean a journey? Okay, maybe I'm not smart like you. Thank you for listening to another edition of references that my friends make that I don't exactly know the reference to. Editing Warp, why don't we go ahead and put that in? Anyway, you can take the littler watermelon that will not win the contest, we know, over to him. Be like, hey. Oh, shoot. There we go. Wanted to get it from the side so it didn't fall in the water there. What happens when we give him a watermelon that's not a champion? Oh, no, no, no! That's too small! Tiny, really? I guess I'll have to choose one of those three over there. And he spewed a bunch of coins that some of them aren't gettable. Can I bring you one of their three? And I kind of have to go through and be like, hey, Cataquax, did I get your coins? Did you pay me your beach tax? Yes, you did. Okay. You did. Grab. As I'm doing this, I mean, like, I can either be, you know, fast-forwarding or talking, so... As I'm doing this, I'm getting the sense of, like... It's hard to say. It's not nostalgia, but, like... Just this sense, like... the journey of this Let's Play, so to speak, because, like... You know, I remember doing the first missions here with, you know, there was the Wiggler, you know, and there was the sand dune stuff and everything, and the sand bird, of course. Like, that all feels like it was a while ago, but it was this section. And now we're, you know, fixing to wrap up Gelato Beach all together. And, like, just the passage of time, I guess, in a sense. That's a weird way of putting it, but I just can't think of the term I'm trying to think of. But just, like, how time keeps moving. And, like, eventually I'll be done playing this. And, like, Sunshine is really kind of a perfect length as far as a Let's Play, because... this will be my longest series. It's only... Cool. It's only got to beat 32 episodes for that. And... I don't, off the top of my head, remember where it is. But taking the most super quick of glances... The last episode that was posted was 14. I've recorded, this is the 5th of this session, so this should be episode 19. And we're only about, you know, a little ways through this game. I know about, okay, cool, thanks. I hate how they'll hit the watermelon, it'll go up in the air, land, roll a little, and then explode. It's like it survives just long enough to let you think that it's gonna, you know, survive. Mario, get off of the tree! Will it explode if it rolls over them? Because there's just no way to avoid them. Didn't explode, but didn't bounce off either. Please go away! Preferably to the afterlife, but... It's a soccer game with the cataquags. Run! The way the cataquags can gang up on you is incredibly irritating. My life situation should be fixed when I turn this in. Da, 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 da. Dee, 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 dee. Oh. Like, the big watermelon that won the contest and got me the shine was actually a little easier because it's a little heavier and it, like, it doesn't move as much. And it's a bigger object to adjust to. Now, could you throw all my coins just, like, on the bridge this time? I'm actually surprised he gave me a different response. It's the same size watermelon. Well, that's not bad, but not great either. It's not bigger than any of those three over there. So I'm just gonna throw your coins to the fucking hills. Oh, I was like, why didn't I get that coin? It's up on the bridge. Okay. Interesting. That's why they say to get your 10 coins out of them first. Once you turn them in, they're gone. Look at my trail of destruction. Good. These things are fuckers. So what happens if I do try to steal one of your watermelons? This is mine now. Nope, they don't move. I didn't think so. Okay, I know there are some coins out in the water. I drowned. And it... Did you see? Did you see? Did you see? It just... Running that coin... Mario, just as I'm saying, like... These three chunks don't seem as... Like, they aren't as hard to walk up as they seem. Then, yes, actually. Perhaps even more hard. Elevate! Don't... No. precisely what I was standing on, but also don't care because I'm glad it happened. And we're over here. So, oh, whoa. I was looking for a number, and I was close to it. Because I was looking for 23. Like, yes, I'm going to try to get that friggin' blue coin. Oh, I think that one's just out. That one's just out there. I have 13, by the way, so I can already get another shine. And I am 30% of the way to another shine. So my approach, to talk about this, my approach with the blue coins has been a little interesting. I'd in the past said I'm not really focused on finding every blue shine, well, as you've seen, before I consider an area complete. What I have in mind is towards the end of the Let's Play, there are going to be some, actually rather more calm and relaxing ones where I just go back through with the guide and just collect as many of the blue coins as are remaining. I was gonna say as I can, but I can collect them all, and I will. So that, but like something, I haven't entirely changed my mind on that, but just like if I see a blue coin, like in the past I've been like, if I see a blue coin, I'm like, if that's hard to get, I'm not really going to go for it because I can just get it later and it'll be fine. But now I'm a little more like, if I see the blue coin, I'm just going to go ahead and get it now. You know, and then towards the end of the game, there'll be less time until we actually wrap it up. Seeing how far along I am in the game as I've started to check the map more actually has gotten me thinking about what's next, what the next game might be. And being 1000% honest, the answer to that question at this point is I don't know. I don't know what I intend to play next. I want it to be something different because I always want there to be variety on this channel. So, it actually worked out in my favor just fine. You know, I don't really want it to be Mario, you know. I really, like, I feel like I need to properly play a PS4 game because the only one that I've really played is Bloodborne, and we didn't finish that. So, we got to tackle a PS4 game. I have an idea. I do think I know what I'm going to play next. And of course, there's part of me that wants to go right back to Bloodborne and actually finish that off, but no, we're going to save that for a little while. And I'm not going to make the decision during this video, but I think I know what I'm going to play, because it's a game that I want to play. I've played before, I've beaten before, but I want to play it again to refreshen my memory of the experience. To play other games in the series. That may have actually given it away enough for some of you, considering what's come out recently. Oop, oop, oop. So I'm gonna be a little open with y'all too. Like part of the process of that next game I'm thinking of is that I have to go get it again. Yes, I actually do remember talking about, because there's a specific episode of Link to the Past where I talked about the fact that I had lost my job. And I was searching for a good little while after that, trying to find another. And thankfully I eventually did, but part of what got me through in the intervening time was selling back almost all of my games to GameStop. And that was sad, and I didn't like it. But, you know, a person will do what they have to. So, I am going to have to start I was forgetting to get the coins from the Cataquax, which is not good because I need them. Almost halfway there. Almost living on a prayer. All right. I want to see if there's coins in these. I think they're just sand poops, but yep, that one's a star. I have to start rebuilding my game collection now. And that's one of the games I definitely want to get anyway, the mystery game to which I refer. Which, funny enough, on top of funny enough, to keep telling stories while I play, honestly, a rather boring level. I had that game. I sold it back because I was done with it, and I had a mindset earlier on of, you know, I don't really need a game library. I can sell games back and get new games. You know, now that I definitely know a sense of preservation and having a game, and even if I've beaten a game recently, maybe I'm going to want to Let's Play it one day. So, as I'm halfway on the coin hunt, and then some. But I have a really good friend from college. One of my best, gosh dang coins. You know, Mario games are usually good about, like, coins and objects having, you know, border detection and knowing where they are in space and bouncing off of a wall. Anyway, a really good friend from college, really one of my best friends. And he played the game in question and was like, "Have you played this?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was telling you about it. You know, it's a great game. I really enjoyed it." He's like, "You think you're going to play it again? Because, I mean, it's a lot of fun." And I was like, "I've wanted to, but I don't have it right now, and money's a little tight, and, you know, et cetera, et cetera." He bought the game for me on Amazon. And I was floored. He's a very generous friend. But I ended up having to sell that back too. I don't know if you can tell, but I've had some iffy times in my life. But, and you know, he wasn't too upset because, again, I had played it, you know. So he was fine with that. And etc. But, you know, now I have my new job, which is going incredibly well, by the way. I'm in my position. I'm learning what I do. They seem to really like me, so that's good. but starting to get back into the financial position where I can afford to buy games. And a funny thing is, even if you think like with frugality about like, well, maybe I shouldn't spend my money on video games. If I'm creating content with them, if I'm building a Let's Play channel, you know, to hopefully one day reach the point of monetization, you got to invest in that channel. And one way I would do that is to buy games that I would have so that I can play them for the channel. I will say this game in question is quite different stylistically from Mario, but in terms of gameplay, it's very similar. I am sorry, Mr. Pianta. I find it funny every time I smack you in the head with this giant watermelon. It's funny. Random facts with me, as again, this is not terribly interesting. I have been somewhat obsessed lately with Beetlejuice the musical. And it's funny because I remember thinking when that came out, it was kind of a trend where like everything was getting a musical adaptation. And I was like, okay, seriously, Beetlejuice the musical. Really? Are we doing this? And so I didn't pay any attention to it when it came out on Broadway and everything. Recently, my friends and I, was Beetlejuice one of the movie nights? I think it was a movie night. Sometimes we watch movies together in person, and there's movie nights in Discord servers. I'm pretty sure it was a movie night in Harry's Discord because it was kind of, you know, scary movies at Halloween times and Halloweens. You can watch the scary themed movies like Beetlejuice. And watching that, I was like, oh yeah, there was a musical. And I've gotten like way more into musicals too. Hamilton was my jam forever, and you know, still I can sit. I like to tell people I have Disney Plus, and it's not the only thing I've watched on there, but by far and away the majority. Like if Disney Plus does keep track of your watch time for things, you know, I watched some of the Obi-Wan show and maybe one or two other things, but pretty much primarily I have Disney Plus to be able to watch Hamilton anytime I want to. But you can earworm something to where even if it's your favorite thing ever, you get tired of listening to it. So I gave the soundtrack for the Beetlejuice musical a chance, and I adore it. It's really good. And it's funny because I was looking at the wiki page for the Beetlejuice musical, and it kind of mentioned that the show really got like mixed reviews on Broadway. And I mean, like that'll be a thing. That's the, you know, the whole Rotten Tomatoes effect, where like a movie, like critics are like, it kind of sucks, and the audience is like, it's the best thing ever. But I don't know if you see that a lot with Broadway shows. Hamilton was revered. That was kind of a pun, sort of. But so yeah, but I really like it. It's really good, I think. And so, you know, the main Broadway Beetlejuice guy, because, you know, whenever you have a Broadway show, there's you know, it'll go on tours in different places, and different people will be playing roles and stuff. I need 15 more coins. I haven't gotten these or wait, I started off with them. Yeah, I did. And yeah, I'd be able to see them by now, and they aren't there. I know where there's 10. Oh no. I can finish this. I was going to say I'm not sure if I want to. That's not the case. But the giant watermelon up top, I can pop it 10 times for 10 more coins. But then actually, if I remember right, I think there's other coins up here. Oh, I know there's some. Is it talked about being friendly to birds? Okay, I thought it said green birds gave you coins. Pretty sure that bird's stuck. Okay, that seems dumb. Okay, what's a good reliable way to pop this thing? Even that, I gotta push it like up the stairs. Can we like nudge it into this? No, apparently not. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Obviously we got into the Halloween season recently, and I, was listening to the soundtrack. I have a playlist of music that I listen to on Halloween, but this year I didn't listen to much of it because I just kept going back to 3 songs, one of which is from Beetlejuice the Musical. That is the whole being dead thing. Basically the opening number for Beetlejuice himself, and it's a great song in my opinion.
And if I hear your cell phone ringing, I'll kill you myself. The whole being dead thing!
And the 2 main cover numbers from Hocus Pocus, which is I Put a Spell on You from Hocus Pocus 1.
Wretched and alive have all been cursed because of all the witches working, and the worst!
And One Way or Another from Hocus Pocus 2.
One way or another, we're gonna snatch ya, I'm gonna catch ya, dispatch ya!
So, those were the main 3. But even now, after Halloween, coming up on Thanksgiving, I'm still, in the car, I'm mainly listening to the Beetlejuice soundtrack. I'm very much one of those people who earworms on something. And what I really like about the Beetlejuice musical, and it's funny that I'm talking about Beetlejuice while I'm popping watermelons that kind of look like his clothing pattern, just in green and dark green instead of black and white. The Beetlejuice musical just doesn't just take the movie and stick songs in it, which, funny enough, the Beetlejuice movie itself had a couple of songs in it. The Banana Boat song, Deo. Daylight come and we want go home. And Jump in the Line.
Tango waltz or the rumba, Signora's dance has no title. You jump in the saddle, hold on to the bridle.
You know, so it was a musical movie already, but it was a movie that was musical, not a anyway. This is a weird episode. But it doesn't just take the story of the movie and plug more songs into it. I think a good idea is to punt this that way. I'm pretty sure the watermelon didn't actually come down. Yep. I was flying really fast because of momentum there. But it tells a slightly different story. Like, 90% of the story, yeah, of course, is the same. But there are some differences that, I really... Oh, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Okay. No! Fuck you! I didn't have to kill you things if it was possible. You would be dead 3 times because fuck you. Anyway, guess it gives me more time to talk about the Beatles musical. For some reason. Yeah, that's what people come to a Let's Play channel for, to hear me talk about musicals. That's something else I was talking to Super Bear Wars about. You know, people will often come for the games, but they will stay for you. So if listening to me ramble about musicals is part of my personality, then by all means. Okay, where are my friends here so I can murder them? Only. I'm not a violent person, I swear. Video games don't make you violent. Video games don't make you violent. But, it's like, see the evidence here as this Mario Sunshine player that's not even a violent game loses his fuck-loving mind. Wait. Okay, so I just realized, I was like, oh, I have to get this watermelon. You all probably realized this a lot sooner than me. I have to get this watermelon over there so I can win the contest. If I take the watermelon over to the guy, he's just gonna give me the shine. I need 5 more coins. And I do actually think I know where to get them. I was talking about Beetlejuice, wasn't I? It doesn't just take the story. By the way, I admire my ability to do that sometimes, to just pull strands from the back of my mind and remember what I was talking about, even if I lost track of it for a few minutes. It takes, you know, the same characters and the same basic plot, but they realized correctly that if you're gonna do something like this, you have to tell a different story. Or you're gonna lose investment from a lot of your audience who already knows the story you're telling. I'm out of water. Nope, leave me alone. Oh no. I just remembered something good and bad at the same time. Have I? No, I haven't. Yay, more coins. Now I need 1. Actually, believe it or not, that does make me feel better, because I know where there are coins and I can't get them all, but I know I can get 1. But yeah, Beetlejuice the Musical tells a slightly different story. There's some curveballs, different types of things happen. To give you one as an example, in the movie, the Maitlands go to the Netherworld and meet Juno and, you know, talk and see the whole bureaucracy and everything. In the musical, from what I can tell, it's actually Lydia and her father that go to the Netherworld and encounter all of them, and etc., etc. All the characters do eventually, but again, it's different. And that's good, because you need it to be, or you're not going to be infested. Because really, this is what we're doing today? We're just cheesing me out of things? Okay. No, it's... That actually helped me. The camera angle weirdly changed, and I got the coin, but it didn't see me getting the coin, and then the star went all the way over there. But yeah, so I would say check out the Beetlejuice musical if you like musicals and if you like Beetlejuice. or you think I have a good opinion. But yes, let us go collect another shine. And I believe put the cap on Gelato Beach. I actually want to see just to be sure to say that definitively. Yes, the 11 shines of Pinna Park. And that leads me to say this, because doing quick math, that's 44, 51, 52, and it says that right at the bottom. I was actually counting my shines, and it says how many I have at the bottom. Anyway, 52 shines. There are 120 shines in this game, so 60 is the literal halfway point. But when you're picking them up around Delfino Plaza and everything, what I'm going to say here is that with those 44, I was talking about how far I am through this game and holding back from a term. The term I was holding back from was halfway. Because since there's 120 shines, I am clearly not quite halfway through this game. And then I was looking here and I was like, well, I've completed 4 areas and it kind of looks like there's space for another 4. So maybe I am, in terms of that, halfway through this game. I checked, there are 7 areas in this game with a final single stage that's only going to have 1 shine. I don't imagine they're going to count it in that empty space there. They might, but it actually doesn't look like with the spacing there's room for another 4, so. But I am basically more or less, with all of that thrown into some weird formula, halfway through this game. And that is exciting and weird, and like this is a lot. And again, this will very likely be the longest series on this channel, because this, I believe I said, was episode 19. And if that is the case, then, and I just double it, then that's going to be 38 episodes, longer than Links to the Past 32. So, but it also just feels very close. Like, I think that's the weird thing. There's this weird kind of disconnect in my brain. Let's move around a little. There's this weird kind of little disconnect in my brain where it feels like I've been playing this forever, and also like it will very soon be over. So, yeah. Tell you what I'm going to do to wrap this up here is I'm going to point us at the next area. Open window, give me a coin. You know why? Neither do I. Okay, look at the shinies. This dude is crunk about it. The boat's finally moving again. Okay. That might be radioactive. I don't know if I want to touch it. It sure is dark. Is this the daytime? Are all cities dark? It's not dark. It's not. You have sunglasses on, first of all, so you're an idiot. But second of all, like I have a shadow. And we're right by the shine gate. All right. Now, where's that big old shine? The guidebook says it's like the shining eye of Isle Delfino. Well, it's right the fuck up there. Just because it has oil on it doesn't mean you wouldn't know that's what it is. Stand in the light and do the one thing that your parents told you to never, ever do. Look directly at the sun. Next time on Super Mario Sunshine, we'll be headed to Noki Bay. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Super Mario Sunshine here on Orange Ranger Plays. Please make sure to like the video by hitting that thumbs up button down below. Leave a comment and let me know what you thought of this episode. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Tell your friends to subscribe. The channel recently passed 100 subscribers, trying to drive it towards 200, so anybody that you can get to subscribe would be wonderful. Make sure you hit the bell, set up your notifications to tell YouTube that you actually do want to find out when I post brand new videos. And if you'd like to give any financial support to this channel, which would be greatly appreciated, make sure to check me out on Patreon or Ko-fi at Orange Ranger Videos. Until next time, gamers, may the power of the shines protect you.